Benjamin, reporting for Kids First, and today I'm interviewing Sally Hawkins and Hugh Bonneville, who play Mr. and Mrs. Brown in the new film Paddington 2.
Your outlet for me?
Benjamin Price, Kids First.
Okay, go ahead.
Great.
Hello, this is Benjamin from Kids First, and today I'm talking with Sally Hawkins and Hugh Bonneville, who play Mr. and Mrs. Brown in the new film Paddington 2. It's very nice to be talking with you both today.
Thank you.
Lovely to be talking to you.
What was it like getting back together with your on-screen family, and how did you reignite the family dynamic you guys had in the first film?
I was dreading it because working with Sally Hawkins is a complete nightmare.
Sorry about that, Hugh.
Yeah. But luckily they got a huge truck full of cash and they came round to my house and they said, please.
You have
You have to reunite with Sally.
Yeah.
In terms of reigniting...
With me, they just gave me some nuts.
Yeah, she works for nuts.
Yeah,
So it's
for
fine.
nuts.
It was actually, I have to say, a real treat to get back together because, as you said, we became a family unit on the first film. I mean, more than just on the screen, we became a good little tight team, and it was really fun.
Great friends. Well, I think so. I mean, everyone else goes away and probably, but I love everyone very much.
She does.
And it does feel like a family. You sort of pick up from where you left off.
Absolutely. Maddie and Samuel,
Yeah.
who play our children, they're, as you say, you pick up where you left off. So Samuel is very good at sort of smartphone technology. I'm hopeless because I'm a dad, I'm a grown-up. And so he would just take my phone and show me how these things worked. And
He's very smart.
He's very smart like that, and he's obsessed with cars. So he'd just pick up the conversation about, have you still got that silly car? You ought to get one of these cars. So the family dynamic, it was like just picking up where we'd left it 2 years ago.
And the director Paul King is a great friend of mine. He's been friends with him for years. So just felt the same really, which is not always the case, but it was lovely.
Mr. Bonneville, what do you think would happen if Paddington wandered into an episode of Downton Abbey? What do you think an interaction between your character in that show and Paddington Bear would be like?
Brilliant.
That's a very good question. I think Lord Grantham would find it rather peculiar, but not unusual to have such a stranger at his table. He'd be polite, if a little, a bit doubtful about him. I remember there was an episode where he has where an opera singer comes to stay, and he has no idea what to talk to an opera singer about. So but he manages to sort of get through dinner. And I think he'd feel the same with Paddington. He'd think, what on earth is this bear doing in my dining room? But I'm polite, like the bear, and I'm going to entertain him, and I'm going to make him welcome in my home, just as I think Paddington would welcome Lord Grantham into his.
Very good. Yeah, I think it'd be a brilliant episode. I'd pay to see that.
Yeah.
Miss Hawkins, you star in The Shape of Water, and that film is rated R, and I'm 12 years old, but I'm eagerly excited to view it in 5 years. What are the parallels between working with an otherworldly co-star in The Shape of Water and working with one in the Paddington film?
Yeah, that's a good point. Didn't really. It's odd because I don't really see them as. You just sort of believe. You believe, and even though Paddington wasn't there for a lot of the time. Sometimes it was a mark, or we had the luxury of having Lauren in a suit, and that was lovely. But with The Shape of Water, Doug Jones was actually in that suit all the time. So you just believe with and that's the world we're in. We're in the world of magic and make-believe, and it's like theatre, really. So I'm not really answering your question, am I?
But what's important to know about Sally's work is that she now, in every film she's in, has to have a swimming scene.
I have to have a swimming scene, and I have to have a creature of some kind.
She brings her own bathing suit.
That I thought, it wasn't in the contract, no.
No? Oh, I should make that.
Yeah.
I should insist on that in your next contract.
Yeah, I provide all my own costumes.
Yeah.
So
any aquatic-based movies that you can dream up, she's your girl.
Yeah, and any creatures of the sea or furry, otherwise, yeah.
Furry sea creatures, you're in.
That's the next film.
We'll have to keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you better write it. Yeah. Remember me in 5 years.
Alrighty.
When you.
And she works for nuts, so it's she's very cheap.
Well, thank you both for talking with me today, and congratulations on the movie. It's wonderful.
Thank you very much. It's very kind
Thank
of you.
you. You're wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love your suit.
Thank you. This has been Benjamin reporting for Kids First, signing off. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, kids. Listen
Great.
to Benjamin.
Well done, Benjamin.